Video games have been around for over 50 years. The first breakthrough game was made for a computer in 1962, and there followed a surge of inventions that led to arcade cabinets and a wide variety of computer games. So you may be asking, Odd, why are you showing a television right now? Well, because computers didn't become common in homes until the 1980s, and you had to leave your home to go to an arcade. But what if you could play a video game in your home? Televisions were widespread by 1960, with approximately 45.7 million people owning one. The market seemed perfect for a home gaming system, and in 1967, Ralph Baer and his colleagues developed the first in-home multiplayer console, the brown box, which hooked up to a television set and allowed two-player interactive gaming. As technology continued to develop, developers continued to experiment with new technologies that could be applied to video games. This continued over the course of the next half-century and is still going strong today. More pixels meant more detailed and clearer graphics. Different controller styles were tested to see which would be easier to manage and more efficient for the game that was being played. Different ways of making the video games available to consumers were used, including cartridges, pre-installation, and with the advent of the internet, downloads. More memory storage allowed for bigger, more complex games and more profiles. Smaller, faster machines led to portability, faster load screens, and faster response times. These were some of the options available, but companies didn't always utilize them. Market competition kept companies trying new things to see what resonated with consumers. This experimentation led to some runaway successes and many flops. Newer consoles didn't necessarily sell better. The Sony PlayStation 2 is still ranked as the best-selling console of all time, despite being discontinued in 2013 and having 3 more PlayStation consoles released after it so far. Meanwhile, a whole list of consoles details a series of designs, marketing, production, and options that failed to pique customer interest and resulted in poor sales of the products. Some of the older machines remain popular, with people who played them when they first came out, giving them significant nostalgic value. From box to flat screen, 8-bit to 4K, 1967 to present day, and all over the world, video game consoles have changed and morphed and been a part of our culture as well as a subculture all their own. They will continue to change as technology like VR becomes more widely available, if it can fix its issues with motion sickness and become more affordable. But even as experimentation and development continue, there will still be that demographic that buys an HDMI to RCA converter so they can sit down on the couch with their 2 controllers and play a 40-year-old game with their friends.